Hola, soy Inés Capdevila, editora de Mundo de la Nación. Estoy por hablar con Gerard O'Connell, que es un conocido vaticanista en Roma, y él nos va a contar si las emergentes divisiones en el Vaticano amenazan el papado de Francisco como el Vatilix amenazó el papado de Benedicto. So, Gerard, can you tell us, please, are these divisions within the Vatican as threatening for Francis as the Vatican Leaks scandal was for Benedict?
Absolutely not. The big difference here is under Benedict, the documents were leaked from his private apartment by his butler. Here the documents were leaked by people who sent a letter to the Pope. So it's not a leak from inside the papal apartment, it's a leak from outside.
I see. But what about the divisions themselves? Because one thing is the leak and the other the divisions. There seems to be a group that opposes what Francis is doing. How threatening are them?
There is a group which basically is around the question of giving communion to the divorced and remarried, or how the approach to homosexuality or cohabitation. That's where the dividing line is.
Right.
There are some who say that the church doctrine is already clear, defined, there is nothing more to say, you simply have to obey it.
Right.
There are others who say that no, there are ways, one is the doctrine, one is the way how you apply it in ordinary day life to people.
Okay.
And that is the basic division.
So you think these divisions are not going to go beyond the synod?
The divisions are there. The question is, how will the synod come to some conclusion about it? And it's not clear that the synod itself will do that.
Right.
Because the synod traditionally was a process which finished with the Pope issuing a document, a major document for the Church. On next Saturday, the 24th, the Synod will vote on a final document, but that's a final document of their working and discussion. It does not necessarily mean it's the final document of the whole Synod process, because they may offer a proposal, this seems likely, asking the Pope to make greater sense of this and write a document in languages more accessible to people.
I see. So what is your personal view on this? What do you think is going to happen on the issue of communion for remarried people?
Two things. I think, first of all, there will be no change in the universal law of the Church. What may change is the possibility that in different countries, maybe the bishops get power, authority to find a way to deal with the cases in different countries. Because remember, it's a problem in the Western world, also in Latin America, but in Africa it is less a problem. Right. So there's a different cultural, geographical situation in the Church. Secondly, while the doctrine doesn't change about marriage being for life, there's a recognition, and it came through very strongly in this synod by many bishops, that there must be some way of finding integration for the people who are divorced and remarried. Now, how they come up with that, it's still not clear. I spoke to many of the bishops. Nobody seems clear yet what is the solution. There are various solutions on the horizon. One is stay as you are, no change to what's happened. But many people don't want the Church to stay as it is. Many people want to move forward.
Right.
How do you move forward? Do you open a path for reconciliation, for penance, like the Eastern Orthodox churches do? That's another proposal. I think in the end of the day, the Synod may decide to reach a certain point in its conclusions and then leave the rest to the Pope. It's not clear.
And if the Synod leaves the rest to the Pope, what do you think Francis is going to do about this? Because he speaks a lot about how the Church should focus on people's daily life. And I wonder is there going to be any breakthrough in the synod that could affect people's daily life or could make better their life?
Well, they're discussing the whole question of families. So you're talking about people who are living in poverty, people who are living in war situations, people, one-parent families, women just with children. You have a vast variety of families. And so this is a message that will try to offer encouragement, offer ways for the church to accompany these people. The divorce and remarriage is one of the questions, and perhaps not the most important one for many people.
Right.
So there's the whole question of violence in families, within the family. They have been discussing this as well. And so we have to see what the document is at the end. I think it will cover many aspects. There's the question of immigration. Many families who are split because of immigration, the difficulties that people being forced to flee from war or from conflict or poverty. So it's a very wide agenda. And I think we have to see, the document will certainly address all of those questions.
Okay.
But the one that's attracted most attention are the three I mentioned at the beginning. The question of the community to the divorced and remarried, the question of the approach to homosexuality and how the church understands this. And the third one is the question of the fact that couples, many young people are not married, they're living together. How the church responds to this.
Okay. Thank you, Jerry. You've been most helpful in helping us understand the synod and what we might expect from it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.